A new small company in Sweden sent me this candy and we're about to get into it and see if it's worth $55. Over 47 pieces of different Swedish candy in this bag. But is it worth $55? Is it fresh? Marshmallow? It's one of those marshmallowy and malty. This is rope candy, and this is their rope mix, rope variety mix. So that is another whole bag of just different types of rope. I'm pretty sure this is the vegan melon skull. It's tougher to chew. Tastes good. Not as soft as I was thinking. It's more leathery. This is the cola skull. I love this one. We'll see if this is gonna stand up to the quality. It's not as soft as I'm used to. Tastes still good though. I'm wondering if this bag, when I opened it, this zip thing wasn't fully sealed. So I'm wondering if it's gotten a little stale. I'm not sure. Maybe it's raspberry lemonade, I think. This is softer. I'm thinking the ones on top are not as fresh as the ones at the bottom. This is a lot softer. Tastes really good. Something I know that is always soft. We'll get something from the very bottom and see if it's soft. We know this is a marshmallow and it's supposed to be nice and soft. So the stuff on top was stale. Everything else was okay. That is just a little bit of a quality control issue. Seal the bag properly before you send it out. Make sure that candy on top is fresh. Cola bottle. Orange. Orange cola maybe. Never had this one before. Super soft. You can just stretch it and pull it apart. That's fantastic. Great variety. Only issue is that the ones on top are stale, but that's it. I can easily drop $55 plus more at It Sugar when I do my own pick and mix, and it's never this much candy. Never. So this is definitely worth it, $55, which includes shipping. Stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to review the rope mix. That's just all different skulls. That's crazy. Part 2 of my Lush Gleam Swedish Candy review. $55 for this entire bag. I know it sounds a lot. It does. But it's a giant bag of freaking candy from overseas. Kind of makes sense a little bit, don't you think? Anyways, let's see if it's worth $55. This is their rope mix. They only have the big bags available on their website, by the way. I have no idea what this is going to taste like. That's Coca-Cola. Oh, cola. I like it. I'm guessing this is watermelon. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Super soft too. Rainbow. Super soft. I like that. Tastes like sherbet. Delicious. 10 out of 10. I love this one. My hands are covered in sugar. Holy crap. Not sure what this flavor is. Something tropical. with a hint of tequila. I'm not even joking. Tastes like tropical tequila drink. And it's a 6 out of 10 for me. Blue raspberry probably. I have no idea what this tastes like. It's quite bitter. 6 out of 10. Strawberry and cream, I'm sure. Winner winner chicken dinner, 10 out of 10. Love it. Out of the 6 flavors, there were 2 that were meh, but otherwise it's a pretty decent amount of good tasting rope candy. I probably wouldn't go for this one personally, but if you love the rope candy, this is for you. And it's super fresh, no stale ones. Stay tuned for part 3 for my review of Lush Gleam's Fizzy Candy Mix. It's a lot of candy, I know, but I also don't hate it. This is part 3 of my review of Lush Gleam's Swedish Candy. This is the Fizzy Candy Mix. Lush Gleam sent me this bag, but it does cost $55 and it's over 2 pounds of candy. Let's see if it's worth it. Wow, holy bubblegum. It's a hard candy. It tastes like bubblegum, but it's a good flavor. We have a giant bubblegum soda bottle. Nice and soft. Definitely has a bubblegum flavor. The texture is great. Blue and pink marshmallow mushrooms. More chewy than I usually like them to be. There's ones that just melt in your mouth, and I think these ones are more like gummy marshmallow than the melty ones. Raspberry rope. Very nice raspberry flavor. Love this one. The only negative I have is that there's no skulls. That's super soft and foamy. They're foamy bubs. That's blue and pink. That would have been nice to be in this bag too. This is still good though. It's more like a tough Swedish fish. Maybe this is a raspberry soda bottle. Amazing texture. I think this is raspberry. Everything's melding together. It's like bubblegum and raspberry flavors. I really like this one. Texture's on point. Mini bubblegum soda bottle. Not as soft as I'm used to. Usually this is super wobbly and jellified, so I'm not sure if this is as fresh or maybe this is a different version. Maybe. Bubblegum ring. Super soft and fresh. And bubblegum. Not too bad bubblegum, not aggressive bubblegum. All different levels of bubblegum flavor in here. Value for money, I would say this is great if you love bubblegum and raspberry flavors. However, for me, my final thoughts is that the Swedish candy mix is my favorite because you get different flavors from all the 3 different bags that I tried. And that's almost way better than just one flavor in a bag or one type of candy in a bag, unless you're obsessed with that type of candy, of course. I personally think this is a lot of candy for $55, especially being shipped internationally, so yes, I think it's worth it. That's just me. Thank you Lush Gleam for sending me all this candy and letting me review it. I'm gonna need to do a few water mukbangs after this.